All right, we are back, Puckett and Maven here, getting them ready for game number 2. We got our invites. We're in. So are the players.
I am joining, so I'm hoping that I can get in.
And, yeah, I'm going to go non-broadcast mode so they know you're not ready. But you let me know. And when you're here, we will do it together, maybe.
This game session I tried is not working. Let me try and join another game session.
Yeah, you should do that. We're gonna get you in here. It's Royalty's host. Something to point out here. Epsilon getting host 2, 3, and 5 as we discussed. That means both Search and Destroys as well as Uplink game number 3. Now, as we took a look earlier, Hardpoint was something that we saw Orbit really looking strong slaying-wise, but they weren't able to get the wins when they played Isolation. Tonight, pure dominance, it appeared, against Epsilon, who really couldn't get any kills going early on in the game. So this is a big search, and this is Orbit's strength. Epsilon, I think, right here needs to win the game if they want to stick in throughout the rest of this best of 5. Also, I think they could definitely win the Uplink Biolab. So this potentially is the start of the Epsilon turnaround. Maven, were you able to get in, my friend?
I'm trying. Just keep saying joining game session. I'm trying my very hardest here, okay. Chris. Yeah, hopefully I don't need to reset my box, but we'll find out in just a minute here.
You're going to have to go to the main menu.
Trying to join yours now. All right, you want me to quit to the main menu? I shall try.
Main menu that. It's what the cool kids
Apologize
do
for the delay, guys. You know, it's an Xbox owned by Maven. You expect it not to work.
Sometimes they just don't function properly.
Yeah, that's probably my fault. I've dropped it. I've spilled Monster on it. I've spilled many things on it. It's still kicking over there. It's beautiful.
The chat loves you anyway, they say.
I'm loading back in now, just trying to get ready here. And, yeah, but the game 2, I mean, this is going to be a huge one just because, I mean, the main thing for me, I guess 02, 03 didn't seem that scary before when they were playing whatever it was, 44 games. But now that it's cut in half, if you start 03 in your Epsilon, that's painful. I mean, that's over 10% of your games you've already played.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of what Rise did last season, which was a 06 start.
Yeah, when you think about it that way, just double everything. I mean, it's awful. You got to get something going here. Can you send me? I have another invite. I should be good to go.
I got you. I'm sending your way for days. We're gonna make this happen.
Fuck it. You're just gonna solo cast, and I'll talk about stuff.
I'm so good at solo casting.
I'll pull up YouTube videos. For a second there, I thought I am in.
Yes.
Let's get it. I just gotta switch over here to broadcaster mode. We're ready to go, baby.
Guys, we're ready.
Woo!
Players are ready. We're getting into the action. The map, Solar, Search and Destroy. Look for all the bow fights over at the B-Bomb site. And I expect this one, honestly, to favor Epsilon. I think you're going to see a lot of pressure from Remy coming and cutting through the middle. Swanee's got to win those long-range one-on-ones. The question is, will he be able to outshoot Faceno? Let's get into the action.
Well, this is where Faceno, I mean, it's going to be a big one. We talked about the damage he can do with his sniper. Again, we talked about the fact that he's our in-game leader here for S&D. A lot of pressure on him for this one to take a 2-0 advantage in this. Now, where is Orbit? What's Orbit standing right now? I know they lost that first series to ISO. Did they play again yesterday?
Orbit, I believe, is currently sitting at 0-2.
Oh, so they're both 0-2. So this game is absolutely huge.
It is quite grande.
So I'm going to go, let's see, who is going to be on the offensive side? We're going to have...
It's Epsilon first.
Epsilon first. We're starting with Nogafin.
Yeah?
We're going to go with Nogafin off the break, as he is going to be the player here that pushes middle. We might be switching this quickly, as it looks like we're going to have a fast A push. Yeah, I'm going to be hopping right over to Royalty, who's flying through.
My goodness.
And he's all over the place, able to get one right away. He's already in their spawn.
He hurts my brain to watch, but it's so impressive. My brain has a little spasm just trying to keep up. The action's going down, though. Bomb carrier is actually behind defenders right now. As you see, Facento is hunting for him. Here's a big fight in the garage. Facento with the SMG is going to take out Swanee. So this brings it down, a 1-on-2. Facento versus Nogafin and Royalty. Here's the pinch.
And that was a good job by Vicenter to get out. He didn't want to challenge both at the same time, but he was in trouble. Had nowhere really to go except just sprint and dash as far as he could from the pressure. But that really came down to the fact that somehow Royalty was just across the entire map about 45 seconds before anyone else, got the first blood, wreaked havoc there, and just disrupted everything they were trying to do on defense. But Nagafin, I think, was a player that went mid-map. So once all hell kind of broke loose, he was actually able to pick up 2 kills, then close it out with a third. So big round by Royalty and Nagafin.
All right, I do want to mention I was totally wrong. Orbit has only played 1 match. This is their 2nd match. Their only loss coming at the hands of ISO on Monday. So here's a chance to go 500 on this season if they're able to take this series against Epsilon. At the start, it's accuracy working with Vicento. Nice teamwork as they pick up the first kill. There's a big fight going down, though. Happy in the middle of the map has just survived his first attack, but players are swarming all around him.
And I switched over and watched as Remy was able to pick up the assist. Nagafin closed it out. So Nagafin's 4-0 right now. I'm going to switch over and see if he can add to this streak. He saw a teammate is going to be dropping right across from him. He's going to be stuck by himself in a second if he doesn't go help Remy. Remy gets 1, and he might be able to cover him here. He gets a player up top weak. That's Vicento, not able to clean it up, and they do a bomb down. It's going to be a 2 versus 2. Nagafin and Remy here going up against Accuracy and Vicento. Let's see how they try the retake here.
Epsilon, of course, on the defensive end. Nagafin's going straight for the defuse. Ballsy move here. Remy going to try and distract from the window. And as Remy pushes out, the flank comes through. Bomb is not going to get defused, and you are going to see the eliminations come through. Nice flank, good patience, but that got a little bit scary. Nagafin almost had the defuse off.
Yeah, it had to be getting pretty close. I was trying to hop back and forth as you saw the flank coming, the pressure from the front as well. And I like the idea there. Basically, Nagafin goes for it. Remy tries to cover his front, but it's too difficult. When those shots are coming in from a Vicento across, he's focused on that. Accuracy, good timing, comes in from behind on the flank. That was a really good 2v2 there by the side of Orbit.
We got to watch Nagafin, though. 4-1. Really, his only loss is when he was defusing something. So we'll see what he
that doesn't even count, Chris. That's not his fault.
Exactly, man. Remy, here comes Nagafin, skied above, has a player directly underneath him. That player slips by. Accuracy will be cut down as Nagafin does pick up the kill, and it's all up to Burns. Let's go over to the man. What is he going to do here? 1-on-2. You know Bomb's about to be planted at B.
Burns is now just trucking along over here from A, taking his time. I don't think they really have any idea where he's coming from, other than obviously he's going to be rotating over from A. They are going to be able to get bombed down. Unfortunately for him, he has to deal with Nagafin, who's 5-1, and he's going to run into him very shortly. Does he check his close left? He does. Gets the melee. He has another close right, but not able to get it there. And that's the perfect situation for Burns. You love him in those up close engagements like that, but just not able to pick up the second guy.
And Burns actually has 2 of his kills so far are melees. He got 1 in the previous round, got 1 this round here on Nagafin. So both of Burns' kills in this game with the knife. Nice finish, though, by Remy, getting out of the way of that 3rd melee.
All right, 2-1 advantage here for Epsilon. They need to take this game. They cannot go down 2-0 in this series, already being 0-2 in the league. Who are you starting off with here, Big?
He's 0-3. I got to see what's going wrong for him.
Happy Cam.
So Happy at the start is going to be running right down mid. His teammates pushing into A. And you can see off the break, it looks like you're going to see Orbit with the flank. Vicento is sniffed out, though. Accuracy with Bomb is going to try and rotate. Happy gets the pick down middle. Nice setup here. They have total control of A. Everyone kind of bit on the middle push. And now you're going to see Accuracy cleaning up Remy. All up to Swanee in a 1-on-3. Great strategy being employed here by Orbit.
And Swanee going to get caught there. Not going to be able to win the first gunfight as he came through cuts there. Top Glass will take him down. So yeah, really good job. And that, the original pressure, part of the big reason it worked out is Vicento got through and got behind. Forced one of the players of Epsilon to turn around. And he got killed. He took the gunfight, but the players pushing the front side of A were able to make quick work of it.
And looking through, you're going to see all-tied game. Offense not really needing to get the plants off. The plants that have happened over at B so far. But a nice A push from Orbit on this last round. Epsilon will not change up their strategy. They are going B once again. And look at this aggressive push. Already it's Remy across the map. 2 down. As you're going to see Royalty and Remy open things up with the SMGs.
They fly through to so much pressure, and wow, 3 just dropped there. All of a sudden, it's Happy by himself. Now he's in a 1v1, and he's going to be able to catch Nagafin up top. They don't peek him together, and he gets an easy 1v2, as I think he took 1 bullet in that entire thing. Doesn't take a shot there, looks up top, gets hit, I think, once, and able to win that. Great job by Happy, just to annihilate Epsilon.
Happy is on a 5 streak after that set as well. And I think that's the danger. You know Remy's constantly going to be in your face, but if you're set up properly like Happy was and able to track your crosshair over to the left with his boost, you're able to shut him down. So nice hold by Happy in a very tough situation. You're going to see the defense going up. Here comes the offense, though, an uncontested A push. All 4 members of Epsilon bit on B, and now they're going to have to go around the map, and they're sticking together. Look at this. It's like a herd moving together. They're going to find one right around this corner.
Pacento's the one that's going to have the big engagement there, and he shoots just about everything, but the player's not able to pick it up. 4-3 advantage here for Epsilon. Happy had one mid, not able to get that as well, and all of a sudden it's a 4v2. The Ducks fly together, the Swarm's coming in, and they're going to be able to retake the site so quickly, but they still have the 2 players to deal with. All of a sudden it's going to be Burns by himself. He was inside of purple. He gets one, and I think someone's going to stick it. Who's on it right now? That's going to be Nagafin. He already got killed once trying to get to the defuse. Can he catch him again?
Oh.
The shot's coming in. They know where he's from. Good cover by Royalty.
Yeah, that time Burns shooting the dead body. Didn't see Nagafin on the opposite end. Good hold there by Epsilon. I was worried once A was totally given up that they were going to get picked off, but they stuck together. They flood down that A street, able to lock it up. Now they're on the attack with the chance to pull away in this game. Where's Nagafen going to be going off the break? It looks like, first and foremost, he's going to chuck those long-range grenades for the players that might try and get on top of Cat.
He's going to be watching mid-map, and he gets one player getting aggressive. Can he get the gunfight? Eventually, he's going to take out Vicento. So first blood going to go to Epsilon. Second as well as Burns challenge. He's going to take him out. Nice 2-piece and a 3 streak coming out of Nagafen.
Epsilon is taking over. Last man standing in a 1-on-3. It's Accuracy. Accuracy gets 2 and won't be able to get much more after that. You're going to see Epsilon now with the lead. They'll be back on defense. Everything is looking good now for them to tie up this series at 1 apiece.
All right, can they get control and close this one out? Nagafin had that, 3-kill round to start. He's continued his streak right now. He's at 11-4, having a monster game too. You said he was the guy for you to really go big in S&D. He's proven it right now in game 2.
Everyone said, oh my God, what is happening to Epsilon as they're watching the previous round? Well, I think you'll not be so worried for them after watching that. Accuracy, gonna be pushing up over to the B bomb site. He's got 2 players in front of him. In goes Burns right into the slaughter as it's Remy picking up first kill. Accuracy couldn't finish Remy either, so what should have been traded and a lead for Orbit makes it a 3-3. And you're going to see Epsilon scouting out the B push. They're going to force Orbit to redirect their attention over to A, and I think you're going to have a player waiting for it. It's Nagafen in the doorway, but Accuracy wins the 1-on-1.
Yeah, we talk about how big trading is in this game. Trading in S&D is what matters most. They weren't able to get it there. Will it end up punishing them? They still do have a 3-2 advantage. Make it 3-1. It's going to be Remy all by himself. He got the first blood. The rest of his team drops. Tried to be sneaky there. Going to get caught. 4-4. This one has all the makings of going round 11.
Yeah, I'm so confused. I thought Epsilon, without a doubt, would be able to pull away 5-3. Especially after that first kill, you know, you stop the initial push, you shut down Burns early on. They just let their players drop, and Accuracy deserves some credit for clearing out the middle, making sure there was never a flank.
All right, well, here we go. Round number 9, Christopher Puckett. Who is going to be the player to watch here for you on the side of Epsilon?
It's definitely going to be Remy. He is the fastest player. Watch him get into B so quick. In fact, he's going, give me the bomb. I'm taking it A. Burns is the only player over at A to scout this.
I'm going to watch the defensive side, then I'll keep eyes on with Burns, see how he's going to play this. He's kind of up top in that second story little corner, and he should be, I think he can soundwhore this here. But it doesn't seem like he's calling out. No, he did, yeah. You see everybody rotating over. So he knows the bomb's there. He's staying alive till everybody gets in. And now the Swarm coming from orbit. Can they retake a free plant from Epsilon?
Royalty is trying to bait him out. You see inside, it's Remy waiting for the push. Remy gonna get cleaned up. Royalty now knows there's pressure from all angles. Won't be able to finish Burns. Burns just gave him the wiggle.
Oh no, and I believe this is on Royalty's hose. Burns just did him so nasty. And I don't know if that's one of those things where it's your host and unfortunately someone's skipping around or what happened, but dear God, did Royalty just get dismantled?
I think that is a example of when 12 sensitivity backfires. He just kind of could not keep up with the strafe of Burns, overcorrected on both sides, and Burns was able to hit him with the headshots. That moment hurts.
Yeah, that's a big round too. That hurts a whole lot. That was a free kill there for Royalty, and he was not able to close it out. Woo.
So now you have, look at this setup. The most patient play on offense ever displayed by Orbit, and they are just sitting in basically their spawn. You got Facento pushed up A Street. The only player that's moving around is Happy, who is in charge of scouting middle.
And this one, look how slow it's getting down. You know when the pressure's on, I feel like the game slows down so much. We've had pretty much high-flying action throughout this one, 9 rounds in, and we haven't really had a slow round. I know we had a lot in the last series in the Biolab S&D, but this has been playing out very differently. But Epsilon knows how much is on the line here, as well as Orbit. I mean, they haven't got a win yet either.
I was so impressed by the way Happy approached that A fight. He was looking as if he had X-ray vision on, right at where Nagafen would be. Exchanged some shots, didn't get the kill, but didn't challenge. Just backed up, and now you have a 4-man advantage over at B. Only looks like one player in position to defend it. It's Swanee, who's now going to be moving in with Remy.
Yeah, he goes in. He should be able to trade this. He does, so he'll take out Facento. They have a 3-2 advantage right now, and he's going to get pushed. He gets a little help from Nagafen, though. Burns able to pick one up. All of a sudden, it's a 1v1.
Burns picks up 2. There's the 3rd, but won't be able to get it. We are going to the round 11, Maven.
You know, it had the makings of that, Chris. It just felt like it. You know, you can feel it. You can feel it right in your nipples when it's going to get crazy towards the end, and we've got a round 11 here in game 2.
Lefty is excited for Nagafen right now, 14-6. If I was a betting man, that's where my money would go. But anything could happen still. Orbit, unique strategy there. And honestly, I don't know what's working for him, because sometimes the aggression from Epsilon is perfect, sometimes it is totally backfiring on their end.
All right, well, here we go. Regardless, nothing matters now. All the rounds wiped clean. Burns, I was watching him. He's getting super aggressive, and he's going to be able to catch the bomb carrier. Great play from Burns. He checked his back to see if there was one middle as well. But it is going to be 2v2. Despite that, he's able to catch the other guy going for the bomb as well. He gets hit markers, but not able to clean him up, Chris.
Nagafen needs help from Royalty bad right now. Royalty now in position up top mid. Nagafen has no idea where his opponents are coming from. So vulnerable out here. But the defense is just going to wait patiently for the plant, then react.
And this last round started real slow with the 4v4 standoff. Now we've got the 45-second halt here. It's 2 versus 2. Who is going to be the first player to strike? You know, the pressure is on the team to plant, but they're going to catch Facento. You don't need to show yourself there. You just have to be patient, and that should be it. Burns is going to get cleaned up, and Epsilon's going to take the game.
Burns, huge plays to start the round. Royalty gets the first kill for Epsilon and the last, but I think it was Nagafen not finishing the plant, knowing that someone's going to be checking, picks up the kill to give them the advantage in the 2v1, and Royalty able to finish. Nagafen 15-6, putting the team on his back here on Solar.
Yeah, he had a complete monster game, and he started out strong, closed strong. On the other side, you saw some big plays from Burns. Accuracy came up with some huge one as well, but it came down to the wire. That's tough because Burns pushed right through mid, caught the bomb carrier up top. Almost caught the second player going for the bomb as well, but gets hit markers. They're stuck in the 2v2. They can't close it out, but props to Nagafen. He had an absolutely massive game.
Great games from both teams so far. Entertaining stuff. We have Epsilon and Orbit, 2 of our relegation squads, going toe-to-toe. It's tied up right now. We'll have one team take the lead as we head to Uplink Biolab when we return.